Alright, what's going on everyone? Aaron here, Clean Cuts Lawn Care. It's Friday morning and we're out mowing. It's going to be about 20 degrees warmer today than it was yesterday, so that's good. It's still kind of cold, but you know, it's a lot better than it was yesterday. We're going to need today and 2 more full days to get these get this mowing route wrapped up. You know, which it sucks because had it not rained for 2 straight days, we would be wrapping up the mowing route today. So, but what are you gonna do? Next week I have a full schedule of landscaping, leaf cleanups, all that kind of stuff. I'm probably gonna have to move Monday's job to Tuesday and then everything 1 day back, you know, to get all this wrapped up. I'm not gonna work Sunday, I'm gonna work tomorrow, but Sunday I am gonna take off. Thankfully, we had 4 of the 5 days lined up, so it'll still work out perfectly. I might even be able to get it done in 3 days as opposed to 4. So I guess technically I don't have to move the job, but you know, I just want to get it done that way. So all right, yeah, we're gonna head out. We have big properties today. I did just lose a little bit of time. I meant to, you know, I had moved the position of the 30-inch where it sits on the trailer, and I had built, you know, some 2x4s and made a frame. But the problem is, in order to get the 52 off, I was crossing 3 2x4s, which it wasn't necessarily a problem, but the last 2x4, the heck are they beeping at? The last 2x4 was right at the gate, right before you come down the gate. So when you went over that 2x4, it's just more force coming down under the gate because you're going over the board. And I said, no, you know, they used cheap hinges and everything on this trailer. So I said, no, I'm not having that. So I went ahead and moved it back to the way I had it before. The 52 is about 5 or 6 inches up further, so that helps. So just gonna leave it the way it is right now. And you know, I wanted to be able to put the 52 or the 30 just on, and boom, and it was working out great, but not for the 52. So all right, let's go get it. All right, I'm at the first house, and I know that backyard is gonna be soaking wet. It always is. We started cutting this house in June or July, and it was wet every single week. So I know it's gonna be wet today. this front yard every 4 weeks. It doesn't grow. All right, we're at the next one. It's another big property. It's this one here. I've shown it before. This is another one along with that last one that we were considering taking off of the route because of the fact that they're larger properties and they're south of a road that we want to make our cutoff for our service area. But we are uncertain whether we're going to do that or not. If we buy a brand new 36-inch this winter, then I won't mind keeping these properties. It just depends if we buy that 36 or not, honestly. It's no fun push mowing these backyards with a 30-inch and you can't fit the 52 back there because of the fences. So, you know, it is what it is. At least it's still income. This customer here, she's a nice woman. She's older, but she is, I talked about her before, she mails a check. She's that customer, right? She's been mailing checks her whole life. That's how they did it. Well, the last check she mailed, every check she mailed has been delayed. Like, we didn't get it when we should have got it. So the last time she mailed the check, I called her a week later. I said, I don't have the check. She said, I have a Xerox copy of the check. The day I mailed it, you should have had it. I said, well, we don't. So I came 3 days later to mow the lawn, and from that last customer's house, I mailed myself a blank sheet of paper. I got that blank sheet of paper 2 days later. Her check never came. I called her, told her what I did. So I have my blank sheet of paper. I said, we have to come pick a check up today. She said, I don't want to cancel the other check. I said, I'm sorry, I have to pick a check up today. So we did. We picked the check up today. That check has never shown up. It never came. So that's another reason, because she's set on, I mail checks out every week, the same day, you know, whatever. Well, I'm sorry, but when your bill is due, I need payment immediately. We're not a net 30 or a net 60 company. We are a payment due upon bill company. So that's kind of another reason. I mean, she's never not paid. It's always been paid, but you know, we need paid immediately upon giving you your bill. That's just what it is. That's the last mow for that property, and that unfortunately is the last mow for good. That customer passed away about 6 weeks ago. Really nice lady. She used to really like when Vicky would be with me. She liked to wave to her and talk to her and all that. So her family kept service for now, but they're selling the house. They already tore the whole backyard out, like all her plants and everything. You know, cut them out probably for the winter, but like all the railroad ties that she had around it, it's all gone. So they're getting ready to sell it, but it's time for some lunch. So I got some sliced chicken, a couple cheese sticks, some Go-Gurts, and blueberries, which is one of my favorites. I'm not diabetic or anything like that, but when I get hungry, I get the shakes really bad. I mean, to the point where once I get them, it's it. I can't do anything else. And one time, for whatever reason, I didn't pack a lunch one day. This was back when I did tree work. And I was doing a job all the way on the east side, and I couldn't leave the job site. The truck was being used for debris and everything, and I got the shakes. And Vicky had to drive 45 minutes to bring me Subway. And because she knows how bad, if it happens, that's it. I'm shut down. I'm sick. I'm shaking. So I just started getting the shakes when I was wrapping this one up. So I'm gonna sit here and eat lunch and then keep going. All right, we have another final cut. Once we cut this one, it will be off of our schedule. The house he's done flipping it now, or he's done remodeling it, I'm sorry. And it looks good in there. I can see a little bit. But yeah, once we cut it right now, that'll be it. And probably the same thing for his other house that we do. Hopefully we will get to that one today. And we'll bill him his final time here. But this is what he does full time. He owns a realty business, and he does his own flipping. So we'll get a lot more work from this guy. He really likes how consistent we are. He likes that we do a good job. He said he's dealt with a lot of other lawn care companies, and he said they show up whenever they want, and he'll be calling them saying, can you please get it mowed? And he said they just show up kind of whenever they want. And we like to show up on schedule. It's not even so much about the customer, but I don't want to be behind. So, all right, let's get this one done. All right, we're about to cut this yard. Now we already have a leaf cleanup scheduled and follow-ups here. She thought we were gonna bag all of these leaves and take them away for her for free. So this is what I mean when I say, now she signed a 2022 service agreement. It's very clear and in bold letters that that's not the case. Leaf cleanup has nothing to do with your mowing service. I say if the leaves are in the yard, they will get mulched up as we mow, but we don't go out of our way to blow the leaves into the yard and mulch them or bag them. So yeah, she thought we were gonna bag all these leaves up and haul them away for her mowing fee. Of course not. And I don't understand that when we've had her leaf cleanup schedule on the schedule. So it is what it is. You have to watch for stuff like that. People will try to get you to do all their work for free. Before you know it, they'll be having you in the house washing dishes and doing loads of laundry. So I mean, you got to stand your ground with that. All right, I cut it twice, mulched it up the best I could, but no, we're not cleaning all these leaves up for free. She's out of her mind. And to be honest, this is a customer who will ask you a question, you give her the answer, and she don't like the answer, and then she forgets what the answer was, conveniently enough, unless it unless it works out for her. So I don't know. Look at this though. See how tall these trees are? This guy took a nasty fall, man. It's over for him though. Yeah. There was a kind of a good sized branch next to him. I think the branch broke and he was on it. Pretty sure that's what happened. Poor guy. Hate to see that. Oh well.